Hey everybody, what's going on? You guys doing all right? Okay, I hope you're all doing very well. So today I'm really excited. I'm having probably my all-time favorite food. I've got some nice fresh hot pizza here from Marco's. Show you what I got. It's a nice thin crust pepperoni pizza. I love the thin crust. I was really in the mood for it today too. So I've got the pizza. It came with some dipping sauce. I might try that. I'm not sure yet. Plus two, I've got some cheesy bread to go with it. Okay, I'm really excited, you guys. I haven't had pizza in a while. So I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity just to hang out with you guys for a while and eat some of my favorite food and tell a few stories, okay? So first things first, you guys put your feet up, relax, take it easy, okay? Let all the stress just drift away, okay? I want to make sure you guys are nice and relaxed, and hopefully you can get a good night's sleep tonight. Oh, and you know, it wouldn't be a pizza video without some chips, right? I've got some barbecue chips to go with it. I'm actually having a soda pop today too. My favorite mug. All right. One of the best things about a thin crust pizza, you get these nice crispy little corner pieces. I gotta love the corners, right? They're the best part. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got some of the little tiny crushed red peppers. Sprinkle some of these on there. So I wanted to do Marco's today because for one, it's delicious. It's one of the first pizzas I can remember eating. Marco's has been around for a long time. And I remember there was a Marco's. It was a couple miles away from us when we were growing up. But I would always ride my bike down to that Marco's, and they had an old Space Invaders game. You guys remember Space Invaders, the video game? Oh, I love that game so much, and I was really good at it too. So every Saturday I would ride my bike down to the Marco's, and they would give you a free small pizza if you beat the high score on the Space Invaders game. Every single Saturday I would go down there and I would beat that high score. And back then I never really liked pizza too much for some reason. I just for one, it was fun winning a pizza. That was the best part about it, and secondly, we never really had a whole lot of money when we were growing up, so it was always nice to be able to go to that Marco's pizza place and win a free pizza and take it back home to my sister and my mom. That was the best part. That way they could get a free dinner. That was awesome. I love that Space Invaders game. Yeah, like I said, I never really liked pizza too much back then. I don't know why. It just, but every time I would win this pizza, and I would ride my bike back home, it would always smell so good, and I always wondered, like, what it tastes like. I don't know. There was some reason I didn't really like it, but anyway. I got home one day and my sister was gone and my mom wasn't home, and that pizza smelled so good. I thought I'm gonna have me a piece, and there's got to be something really good about this pizza. And I ate one piece and wow, I was hooked. That's all it took. That one piece, and it was so good. I've been eating it ever since. By the way, too, I wanted to thank you guys again for all of your support. I'm really close to 12,000 subscribers. That's amazing. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for your wonderful comments. It's really one of the best parts of my day. So keep them coming. I love reading them. Too, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure and do so. That way you can stay up to date with my latest videos, okay? Let's try another one of these little crispy corners. probably making a mess here, but that's what happens when you eat pizza, right? Let's try a piece of this bread. I love their cheesy bread. It's so good. Try a little of this dipping sauce on there. Sometimes I think I'd rather just get the cheesy bread than the pizza. It's that good. These are just barbecue Lay's chips. So I started thinking back at the Space Invaders game, and I thought, wow, that'd be something fun to talk about in the video, because there were so many great video games back then. There was Space Invaders, Pac-Man. Pac-Man was huge back then. They had tournaments all over the place at all the arcades and the malls. I was so good at Pac-Man. I had a whole trophy case full of trophies of all the different competitions I had won. Yeah, it was so much fun back then too, because, you know, now we play video games in our own home, right on our TV. Back then, if you wanted to play some fun games, you had to go to the arcade or go to the mall, and it was just so much fun. We had a little neighborhood arcade. It had all the top video games there. I would spend hours and hours in that arcade. I just loved it. Let's see. Oh, another one was Donkey Kong. You guys remember that one? Ooh, that was a fun game. There were just so many of them. Back in the the 80s, it was like the video game craze. Had Donkey Kong, Asteroids, remember that one? Centipede, that was a really popular one. Another one too was Galaga. Remember that one? That was so much fun. And there was one called Robotron. That game was awesome. Me and a group of my friends, they had a Robotron game at the little carryout in the neighborhood. And we were so good at that game, we would put a quarter in it and just play for hours and hours. The owner of that store used to get so mad because we would just take turns. I'd go in there for a half an hour and play, and somebody else would come in and take over for me, all off of one quarter. Right around that time too is when they started coming out with all the, the video game systems for your TV. I had that. I think I had the very first Atari gaming system. They had that game, Pong, with the two little sticks that went up and down, and you hit the ball back and forth. You guys remember that, right? Oh boy. I would sit around for hours with my sister just hitting that little ball back and forth. That was crazy. Then, of course, Nintendo came out with their gaming systems and PlayStation and all that. Believe it or not, I still have Super Nintendo. I love that game. All those Mario Brothers games, those are just classics. I don't think I've never had any of the PlayStations. Try another piece of this bread. This video is probably going to be a little longer than most, but I just wanted to relax and hang out with you guys for a while. Plus, it's a lot of fun talking about those old video games. Good memories. Got one little corner left. I can't believe I ate that whole thing. I think I'll have a couple more chips here. I don't know why. You guys know by now, I just love chips with pizza. Alright, you guys, I think that's about it for today. If you guys had any favorite video games when you were growing up, or any games you like to play now, make sure and let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I was definitely a 80s and 90s guy. I loved those video games back then when you just put your quarter in and play. It was so much fun. So as always, thanks for spending some time with me today. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for all of your wonderful comments. Okay, so you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.